Hey Bree, I've got a horse.
Really? What's his name?
Mayo. And you know what? Mayo neighs.
Wow, you're so funny. Welcome to MSU Tonight. I'm Bree Hunter.
And I'm Sam Mitchell.
Coming up on the show, we'll have a chat with Franklin College Secretary Jennifer Armstrong about residential colleges on campus and all the opportunities that they offer students.
Later, we'll put each of Murray's fast food chicken joints to the test to see who has the top spicy chicken sandwich. But before all that, let's hit tonight's hot topics.
The Murray State Chess Club had their debut last week with their newly appointed president, Austin Kazuzik. The club meets on Tuesdays 6 to 8 p.m. in Waterfield Library and is open to anybody that has a burning competitive passion for the game of chess. There will be an invitational tournament with the University of Southern Indiana on September 16th, with more tournaments coming soon. For more information, follow MSU Chess on Instagram and Snapchat or contact Austin Kazuzik directly.
As students return to campus, we see the school's favorite animals wake up, ready to eat whatever they can find in their nearest trash can. Murray State's famous squirrels, beloved by students, are a common sight, found wherever you see leftover food. Each and every squirrel knows that they are stars to the student body, even having their own dedicated Instagram page, at MSU Squirrels. These lovable rodents are followed and fed to their heart's content, wherever they go. Here we see the small scurry show off for us as they climb up, down, and all around the business building, chattering as they take a moment away from the heat of the morning sun.
And aside from the squirrel craze, there's been some delays in construction for the new dining options at the Curris Center on campus. Main Bowl's opening is being delayed due to supply chain issues, and unfortunately, there's not an expected opening date as of right now. But marketing manager for Racer Dining by Sodexo, Megan Hart, shares a way that you can get a preview of what to expect from Main Bowl.
I'm really excited. The team that's running Main Bowl, Poe and his crew, are fantastic. And if that's something you're interested in, going ahead and getting a little bit of a taste, we actually have their sushi in Market 22 as well as Fast Track, and I even saw some boba tea in there. So those are things that we're really excited to be offering this semester as we wait for Main Bowl to open.
Students can also expect to see some pop-up stores sprinkled across campus featuring Starbucks brewed coffee and breakfast sandwiches making an appearance later this semester.
The Racers will be playing against Louisville this Thursday. Unfortunately, the Racers have a 98.4% chance of losing to the Cardinals, but maybe we will knock them off their rocker. Murray State won their first game of the season this past Saturday, and it could be a sign of a great season to come. The game will be held at Cardinal Stadium starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Go Racers! Don't go. There's more to come on MSU Tonight.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to MSU Tonight. I'm here with Jennifer Armstrong to learn all about the residential college system at Murray State University. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
So just to start off, for anyone at home who might not be super familiar with the Res College system, will you just tell us a little bit about it? What is a Res College and what does it offer for students?
So every residential hall here on campus in Franklin, Lizzo, Hart, Hester, every single one has an RCC, or Residential College Council, and their biggest priority that they will tell you at every RCC training, at every RCA meeting, is to make the Res Colleges feel more like a home instead of just a place that you end up laying your head. The biggest way we do this is through programs and events, though we also participate in a lot of campus-wide events, things like Hanging of the Green, things like Homecoming in Tent City. Every move-in, we do like a lot of events for move-in, for incoming freshmen, just to kind of get people out and make it feel a little bit more like a community than a sterile building that you sleep in sometimes.
Yeah. Now, I know you're going into your third year with RCC. You've had a lot of different positions. I know you've had a great time, but when you were coming in as a freshman, what initially attracted you to join the RCC team?
So if I'm being completely honest, when I joined RCC, I joined it because I thought I needed something to put on my resume. It was also COVID, and I was just very desperate to be doing something other than being in class and sitting around my dorm all day. So I saw an email and it was saying, hey, apply now, we've got open positions. And I went ahead and applied on a hair. Figured what better place to get started with getting involved on campus than, down the hallway and to the right slightly. And then I got in, and over the years I've gone from position to position, and here I am 3 years later, and it looks like I'm going to be doing it for the rest of my time here at Murray State.
So we're going to talk a little bit later about how this affects students, but you just mentioned, all of the time that you spent here. How has being a part of RCC impacted you?
I've met a lot of great people. That's the biggest thing. I honestly don't think I would have stuck with RCC as long as I have if it weren't for the people I've met. Even some of my closest friends have come from RCC just through coincidence. And even if they've left RCC eventually, or if they've taken a step back and they're just not nearly as involved with it anymore, there's still I'm still super close with so many of them. I'm sure I'm in a couple of these pictures that are up behind me right now, but that's the biggest thing, is the people.
So some of these programs that we're seeing on the screen that you and your RCC friends have put on, I know you guys do a lot of different types of programs throughout the years. Will you just tell me a little bit about what you guys have to offer?
Yeah, for sure. So our bread and butter is our programs. That is the brunt of what an RCC does. We have a couple different categories. The biggest ones for us are social programs. We probably do the most social programs. We also do educational programs. We've occasionally done a passive program here and there, which is just kind of something that you put out and let people do at their own pace. It's not like a set time and meeting. So it's kind of weird to consider them as a category. We also do some philanthropy, some community service, but I definitely say that social and educational are our biggest avenues.
Will you tell me a little bit more about some specific programs, maybe some of your favorite social or educational programs that you've been a part of?
Oh, for sure. So my favorite educational program was probably one we did last February, and there's a whole story to it. There is this plaque hanging in our supply closet that says, I think it's 1998, and it says, "This program of the month goes to Springer Franklin Love and Lust Month." And of course, I wasn't alive in 1988. Most people I know in RCC were not. And so we're all just looking at this plaque and we're like, no one knows what Love and Lust Week was. We don't have pictures. We have no indicator of what that was. And I decided it was my personal mission last year that I wanted to bring it back. And so we just had the whole month of February was just events dedicated to things like relationship health and communication and just Valentine's Day themed stuff that's fun also. But one of my favorite educational events that came out of it was something called Share the Love. We did it in collaboration with Live Well. And it was just kind of an opportunity for them to come talk about sexual health, and they brought a lot of goodies. They brought so many free condoms and these little ketchup packets of lube. And it was hilarious because we had so many people come out. It was people I'd never seen come to Franklin events. They would just come and get some free condoms and then leave. And they also had a lot of resources for things like STD testing, pregnancy testing, again, going back to healthy relationships, what's abuse, and what can I do if I'm in an abusive relationship, or if I think, something is going on that I need to get help with. So that was probably my favorite because, one, it was my baby, and it was so much fun just to be involved with that. Two, Live Well was an absolute pleasure to work with. And three, we had so many people come out to it. So that was probably my favorite.
And you guys have put on a lot of great programs over the years. I know you also are involved with some community service, both local and national. So I know that you guys are a part of the Cards for Hospitalized Children's initiative. Will you tell me a little bit about that service program?
Yeah, so Cards for Hospitalized Kids is another one of my favorite programs. We've done it several times over the years. And I like it because it kind of ties together the philanthropy and community service, but it also is kind of social. And so it's just, you get a bunch of people in a room and you say, make some Christmas cards, make some Halloween cards, make some St. Patrick's Day cards. And then people get to talk, they get to make a little craft, we box them up and we send them to Cards for Hospitalized Kids, and then they disperse them to hospitals across the United States, pediatric hospitals. That
is absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad that we have opportunities like that on campus. Jennifer, thank you so much for meeting with me tonight. When we come back, Ben and Zoe will put Murray's chicken where their mouths are as they test each chicken joint's spicy chicken sandwich. Who will come out on top?
Welcome back to MSU Tonight. Tonight, me and Zoe are going to try 4 different spicy chicken sandwiches from restaurants around Murray, Kentucky, and right now we're starting with Chick-fil-A. And we're going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, spiciness, crispiness, and overall flavor. I think that's a great way to to judge it. So we're just gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
take this first bite of the Chick-fil-A.
Oh wow, this is a little
Okay.
soggy. Okay.
Okay. Got a little bit of the pickle.
Mhm. Oh, I feel it.
Not as spicy as I was expecting.
It's a little cold, but
It's cold.
yeah. Oh, that's my tongue.
I would give it a 2 on the spice test. 1 on the crispy test. Overall flavor, 5.
I feel like
5.
yeah. So crispiness is a solid like 1.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
low on the crispy.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with that. to be
Spice, maybe I would say a 2, just in case the 5 is the spiciest.
honest. Okay.
Overall,
Okay.
2.
2.
Sorry, Chick-fil-A.
Overall flavor, 2.
I mean, it's okay. The pickle saved it.
And pickle saved it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it for the Chick-fil-A. That's enough. All right, next is, what is it, Zaxby's?
What is this sauce?
Okay. I've never actually had Zaxby's, so this is going to be a different experience for me.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, I got pickle too.
Mm-hmm.
I realize this isn't bad.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
I don't really like the sauce though.
Me neither. The sauce is, I give the sauce,
Like I don't know what it like the sauce is.
I wasn't expecting the sauce. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting there to be so much sauce. I would give the sauce probably a 3 or 4, 3.5
Yeah.
out of the spiciness. Crispiness, again, crispiness I would say about a 2. I give it
Yeah.
about a 2.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel the
Overall,
spicy now.
hmm,
Like the spiciness now.
it's lingering.
Yeah.
The spice is lingering, and I wasn't expecting that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say overall flavor for that one would be a 3. I give it a 3,
I'll give it a 2.
a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Popeyes.
This is Popeyes.
Another
yeah.
sauce.
Another very good sauce. I'm very, I think I'm biased to this one because I eat this one.
All the time.
I've had this one before. Okay, here we go.
This is really spicy, saucy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
That's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
That's spicy. I knew this one was going to win.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to say that right now. I think this one's going to win. I give it a 4 on the spicy. Crispiness, I would probably give it a 3. 3 or 4. That's what I would say.
Yeah. This is kind of burning my tongue, not gonna lie. I
Mhm.
give this a crispiness is like a 2.
A 2.
Spiciness, a 4.5,
4.5.
4.5.
Okay.
Overall taste, a 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it for Popeyes.
Okay.
And
And then
this
what's
is
this?
KFC.
Okay.
Another one I haven't had before, so.
Another. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you got all the pickles in there.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
never mind. I took it off.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. I like this one the best. Oh, it's still
Sorry, I
there.
was chewing it. Yeah, I would say that one, again, the spiciness probably a 3. That one was pretty spicy compared to
Yeah.
the Popeyes.
I will say there's a little bit of a raw spot here, so probably
Mm-hmm.
not the best quality.
I think the pickle really brought out the overall flavor. I think that brought up the score a little bit. So
Mhm.
I would say, because of the pickle, I would probably give it a 4.5
Spice,
overall flavor.
spiciness, I would give it a 3. Crispiness,
3.
2. So
Crispiness, I would give it a 2 or 3.
yeah.
I think that's it for the crispiness. And I think that's it for the chicken sandwiches. And I wasn't keeping track, but I think that Popeyes would probably the winner if we were keeping track.
Well, that's all we have time for tonight.
Thanks for watching, and tune in to MSU Tonight every Tuesday night at 5 on MSU TV 11, or visit us on youtube.com/MSU Tonight. Don't forget, stay golden, Pony Boys.